can't have Nate Watch the Battle control my algorithm for another season.
You can, you just don't want to.
I'm surprised episode 1 has 5K views. Anyway, hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to One Piece D&D, the second most popular One Piece D&D on the platform known as YouTube.com. This is the first... Fuck me, man.
Run it back, start over.
No, man, I'm a truck through it.
Gotta edit.
This is the first episode of the new season. Also, you could watch this episode on all places you can find your podcast. I think. I won't promise that, but at least Spotify. And yes, last time shit happened. What? Cool, you should do a recap.
Crud. I feel like y'all should have let me know ahead of time. Hold on.
No.
I don't take notes. Y'all know this. Last time on One Piece D&D, we got to Karate Island. Apparently this was an Oz-led adventure, which is a bad choice in my opinion.
That was
as Oz. Half of the crew, including Rin, Jeremy, and Ember, went to go learn karate, while Oz went on a shopping spree, and Gang and Ryu went to play carnival games, but whoopsie doodle, we can't find Den. Gotta find that dude. Tried to get some information from the Carney, and he just scammed Oz out of a dragon, and then Gang went off on his own to find Den, leaving Oz and Ryu to have an adventure by themselves, also looking for Den. And then, adventure ensues, hijinks ensue. We found him, and you know what else found us? Some ops.
The ops.
Yep.
What are their names?
Shit, hold on. Shige, Shima, and Serada? Serada?
Shadada.
Serada?
How do you know those?
Serada.
What did you look for?
I didn't look at anything. I was just going off my brain.
That's crazy. You're really good at remember names.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really good at this. That's crazy.
I have like 100 OCs, dude, like, in my personal shit.
But you see, even then, I don't even know my own OC's name.
Crazy. But yeah, we did a bunch of stuff. We Oz and Rin fought our bad guys from the prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Watch back to see who those guys are.
Yeah.
We beat the crap out of them, and now we're going to the red line.
Woo! Hey.
Woo!
Roll the intro.
Roll the intro.
Maybe if I just take all the blame, maybe then you can speak my name. Dropping the back more on my pain. Can you make it stop? Back to back now, we're paced. Now we're moving on. You can call me.
Okay, so the squad is on the ship. The squad being Rin, Ryu, Osira, Gang, and Ember. You are currently sailing towards where Osira says the red line is. Actually, you know what? You should roll the navigation.
That is insane. We just got here. What the fuck? Jeez. Cred. What am I? Navigation?
Yes, ma'am.
Jesus Christ.
That would be
Loud ass keyboard for what? There we go.
Okay, cool. So they're still where they think the red line is. the air is breathable, the sky is blue, the waters are calm. It really feels like you guys are going, taking the next step towards your adventure. But while you're sailing, I don't know, what are you guys doing on the ship? You just hanging out?
Yeah. Ryu's just chilling. You
He's
know,
also
chilling,
chilling.
cooking.
Candy.
So you're eating candy.
Where you get candy from?
Yeah, where'd you get candy?
Mind your business.
When did you get candy?
Mind your business.
Ember walks up and asks if she has some candy.
You don't even know what kind of candy it is. You just want it because you see it.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
I think that's what most children would
The
do.
the whole crew just comes up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone actually goes up to Oath and starts asking for
Oh
some
my-
candy.
Y'all need to back up.
They all have their hands out
Where you-
expectantly.
Bro.
Okay, if you can guess the next color, I'm gonna pull out of the bag,
Orange.
of which there are 5 colors.
Orange.
Then you can have some candy. You each have to guess one.
Okay. Ren guesses red.
Rin gets one.
Yellow.
Oh, that one was blue. You get
Ember. Gang guesses green.
Oh wow, that was pretty good actually. As a game.
Ember guesses lime.
Lime?
Yes.
That's not a color. That's not a color at all.
So does she not get a candy?
I'm gonna give her a second chance.
She thinks a little bit. Maroon.
Can we?
You know what? I got red. That's
like
you got
maroon.
that. Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
Ember happily grabs the candy and walks away towards her plants.
Okay.
Were you say something else?
Now I'm not down 4 pieces of candy.
Is you saying something?
Ace.
Were you saying something?
Oh no. I was just in there.
Okay. 666. So after all that candy stuff, you guys eventually get closer to the
What?
red one.
Not candy.
Or more specifically, you got more candy?
Our candy rolls off the boat.
No.
One cabin now.
But yeah, you guys make it close to the rant line, which is actually just reverse mountain. Hold on. Sorry, it's so weird. I feel like I have like a burp just resting in my chest, and it's so weird. Yeah, holy shit.
No one guessed yellow or brown or orange.
I feel like someone did guess yellow.
Shawty said lime. That's not yellow.
I mean, what kind of candy is it?
I'm eating M&Ms.
That makes sense.
This is a real world occurrence that is happening right now.
But yeah, you guys make it to, well, you guys are getting closer to Reverse Mountain. And then that's when, some things are starting to change a little bit. The sky's getting a little bit darker. The seas are getting less nice to you. The air
Less
is still
nice.
breathable, but you might be scared to breathe. And now, Oshira, please, make a navigation roll, please. Not navigation, sorry, sailing.
That's not my job.
Don't kill us.
That's Ren's job.
I mean, just calm down.
That was technically
Since-
Jeremy's job.
Sailing is not steering a wheel. Calm down.
No, like, that's legit not my job.
Wait a minute.
Damn.
So I never did the sailing before. That's not my job.
I mean, you know.
That was Jeremy's job.
That was Jeremy's job.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Where he at?
Where is he at? You want to do?
Where is he at?
You want to do a spot?
I mean, on the boat. Okay.
Yeah, want to do
On
a
the
spot
boat.
check on where Jeremy's at?
No, I would rather tap my good friend Ren Airsu, you know, Captain Ren Airsu, and tell him to roll us sailing.
Ren is all the way up in the crow's nest right now.
Hey, Ren!
Sleeping.
Want me to do it?
Arrow.
Uh,
You got it like that?
I don't have it, but I can do it.
You know what? Yeah, that was
but again, this is not about steering right now. It's just
I know. What is the base? I don't have that skill, but what is the base thing for it?
sailing is wisdom.
wisdom.
Oh boy. It's gonna be
Oh boy.
Alright, let's see.
Ooh-wee. Please don't kill us. Swag. I made
Oh,
the right
wow. Yeah.
Good call, good call.
Call.
Okay.
I'm whipping it. I'm whipping the boat.
Well, since
Whip
you're
in the boat.
so Ryu, since you're the one who wrote it,
Yo.
you can start instructing people on what to do to prepare for this sailing through the storm.
Alright, listen. These are stuff that happens where I'm from in the sky.
So far,
That's why you look
who you have
at the
is,
sky.
you have Gang, Ember, Osira, and a sleeping Ren at your disposal.
Gang, I need you to man the sails.
I got it.
Ember, go wake up Chase. I mean, we'll go wake up Ren.
Chase.
Oh, okay.
Who is Chase?
I know.
Go wake up Ren.
Gang
Where's
goes to the
Osira?
steering wheel. Ember starts climbing up this very dangerous thing to go wake up Ren.
Why is it dangerous?
It's very high up. He's a child.
Is it not secure?
She's a child. I'm very matter
where's
of
those-
fact. She's a
Where's
child.
those?
I'll be honest, I never.
I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
She's short, I get it.
Waiting.
Where are we going? I'm
You're
nearly
supposed to be telling me.
driving. You're the navigator. I'm driving.
Yeah, but
You
our
took-
omniscient God said that Ryu was in charge, so Ryu's in charge.
Going through the storm.
You got it, right?
Alright, we're just gonna go straight through it.
No, we're not doing that.
Hold on.
It's all fun and games when death is actually happening. Hold on.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Okay, continue.
What was that?
Continue.
He doesn't wake up.
Yeah. She can never remember her numbers. That's really the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going that way.
Okay.
Points off into the distance.
You you guys
Left,
you guys are getting
right.
closer to the Two Reverse
Oh,
Mountain at this
oh, oh.
point. Actually, what let me look at your little things real quick.
Feel free.
We're kind of stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
With this is
Three
game.
big idiots and two children.
Okay. I guess I go with game. Let's see.
He is our smart guy.
He is our smart guy. Okay, so while you guys are getting closer, the game makes sure to tell you guys that at Reverse Mountain, there's this one specific, sliver we're trying to get to for us to, go up the mountain. And now that Osira knows this, and because she rose so high, she actually is able to see where they're supposed to be trying to hit. At this point, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain hard. To quote myself again, the air is still breathable. The sea is not friendly to you at all. And the skies are no longer sunny. It's raining hard. The ship is swaying very heavy. At this point, Ren is awake, and he grabs Ember and just kind of slides all the way back down quickly. And yeah,
Don't drop her.
Ren makes sure to. Well, I mean, I don't think Ren would make sure to not drop her, but he does not drop her. I think. Let's see.
Good.
Let's. Yeah, he does not drop her. And now on the ship, yeah, now you can instruct Ren on what you want him to do.
Drive this fucking boat.
And drive this fucking boat. You know what? That's right, you quote of this whole game. Drive this fucking boat.
I don't know why.
Iconic.
I don't know why people think Ren can drive this boat, but hey,
Ren has a +9 in sailing.
does he?
Listen, I have nothing.
Yes.
I have nothing in sailing.
That's crazy.
That's why I was like, I want to get Ren to do it, and you're like, he is asleep.
Okay,
It's not the same.
so
Maybe I should maybe I should have still been driving.
Well,
It's
maybe.
whatever.
So
I don't drive and map, so y'all got it.
Ren takes hold of the wheel, sailing through the storm. It's getting kind of scary. The water is eventually
I'm
like
kind of nervous.
yeah, it's hitting the side of the boat. Water's kind of like going on top of the boat. What's it called? I don't know the names of boat parts. Apologies.
The deck.
Yeah, the deck.
The deck.
The decagon. It hits the.
Oh,
the top of the
decagon.
deck. But you guys are doing a pretty good job trying to aim straight for the entranceway. You guys can see the water going up the mountain. And then the wheel breaks.
What?
Yeah, the wheel on the ship breaks. Ren eventually
Like
walks
off?
out of the steering room holding the wheel, and he tells everyone that the wheel broke.
What did you do?
Oh my god. Bruh.
Gang. Where are you, gang? Gang, fix this mistake.
We need a quicker fix than just fix a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think Gang has enough time to do a whole fixing.
I have a solution.
No nail?
No. Is it possible that we could have Din hold the steering to the boat? Like whatever mechanism is in the boat?
Sure. You can try it.
I don't roll for that.
Din-
What would I roll for that?
Din will roll for it.
What does Din roll for that? Has
Probably
Din ever rolled?
Probably
Then there's
strength.
no rope.
He don't have a sheet.
Yeah, he does.
I don't have a sheet.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, all the sidekicks have stats. Your level.
I'll look it up right quick.
Level 5 now?
I have 4.
And
Well, she.
think.
So 10, so just plus 0. Oh man.
Ooh, wait, I don't know if this is a good plan.
Listen,
Din-
I'd row the boat and just believe in yourself. You roll high.
Believe in yourself, bud.
This, by the way, so while we're focused on the steering wheel thing, Ryu, since again you're the head of attack here,
Oh wow.
well, hey, I tried to say those Sarah should have done it, but she didn't want to listen.
Did not want to do it. Did not want to do it.
So you,
Did not want to be in charge.
people also have to, man the flags.
That's why I had gang doing.
I think said game was steering, which is why I was very confused there for a moment.
No, I said arm the sails.
Okay,
and I sent
okay.
Emperor up to go get you.
Okay.
Because his arms are long enough. I was like, he should be able to do it.
Not bad.
Don't tell me he's swapping.
Hey!
Oh, no.
Hey!
That's the big swag
You
right there.
Maybe Ren can go to sleep. Maybe I can just tell people what to do.
Didn't I just tell Din to do that?
So
Wait, was that for Den or for the?
that was
for
that's
game?
for game.
Yeah.
Help a gang?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So you look over at Gaines to see how he's doing. He's kind of having troubles. He's not, the strongest, but overall, he got the shit locked down.
Yo, for the first time ever,
Yes.
why you see smiles at gang like yes.
For the first time ever?
I don't know what
Like,
I was
never,
gonna say.
ever before?
Yes.
That's fucked,
I don't
dog.
think I don't think Ryu has really ever smiled that much in this game. But he's like, yeah.
He is depressed, so not surprised.
So, what's his face? Dan slithers off of Sarah's shoulders and slithers all the way over to the steering room, whatever. And Ren goes back. He kind of like places the wheel back, and then Dan slithers, where it broke at. It's not working the best, but it's doing a good enough job.
You know what? We'll take it. We just want good enough
Yo.
for this one.
At this point though, the shit was kind of like teetering over to the rocks. But they're moving it barely enough to just barely make it.
Oh wait, do I have?
It's a everybody hold on type of moment.
Yeah, this is as of right now, everyone should be holding on.
Alright, y'all hit the fucking deck.
What you say, Ace?
Damn, I thought I had like air slide. I was like, can I cut the rocks? But no, I don't have that.
Well.
So
Wait, before who's not holding down? Because I know it's got to be at least one person
who's not what?
who's not holding onto something.
Well, Gang is holding on to whatever the flags are doing. So kind of like the kind of like the realms or whatever. Ember is just kind of been standing around. Ren is busy steering, and I guess Osiris doing whatever Host is doing.
I'm navigating and delegating.
Is Osu okay? Is he secured?
Well, actually, you know what?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone roll a balance check.
Bruh! Nobody's asking these bum ass questions. I hate it here.
Apologies.
I'm a beat
Balance.
that balance.
I blah 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 blah. This is booty.
Oh man, go Ren. Thank God for +11, Jesus.
You have a +11?
Yes.
I only have a +6. This is fucking ass.
Wait, what the fuck?
What did you not do? Oh, there it is.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, like, what the
Damn,
hell am I
my shit.
God damn,
Somebody's
okay.
talking a whole lot of shit.
Man.
Oh, so we're just walking. Who's just walking?
We're vibing heavy.
I must say, we're doing much better than the ship thing that I thought we were gonna do.
So I just go over to Amber. Seeing Koo being perfectly fine, I go over to Amber just in case.
Who's cool?
Or,
Ember is
Ember is
Thank you, thank you.
Ember's
Call me by my given name, please.
my given name. Hold on. I'm
So
trying to-
Sarah.
Oops, no, don't call me that. I mean, you could, I guess, but
That's kind of weird.
You said by your
Sarah.
given. You
I feel
said
like
call
at
me
this
by
point-
your given name.
I mean, don't call me Koo, nigga.
So Sarah.
Koo is my chosen name.
Who's my children?
So yeah, I chose that.
Chosen by who?
Me. I chose it.
So even though with all these high rolls, considering the storm that they are in, Ember's kind of getting fucked up still.
I figured.
Ren is barely holding on. And he. Oh yeah, I guess I should do one for Gang as well.
Gang, I swear to God, don't flop now.
If he died, he dead.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Kinda.
Okay, so
Okay,
Oh, he dead. I was kidding. That's crazy.
so
Genghis is shrink bang.
at this point, Ember kind of like trips, but Gang is flying. Like, Gang slips and he like starts slipping all the way to the other side of the boat, towards you, Ryu.
I grab him.
Okay.
It's the.
And then,
Are the sails still set, or do we
um,
have to go back up?
they're getting fucked up. You should go back over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there an inside part?
A what?
Like an inside part to the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, gang, go in. You and Ember go inside.
They both nodded and agreed and go inside. They actually both decide to go downstairs. They feel like it's safer down there.
If it's water, let us know. Don't try to do it yourself.
So they go
Man,
downstairs.
enough, man.
They go downstairs. And yeah, what's Ryu doing?
I'm a man, need sails.
He's gonna roll them sails. Roll
Okay, big man.
roll another ceiling.
Yo, this can't horribly go wrong, right?
Bro, don't say that.
Yeah.
What did I just say? You supposed to knock on wood? Like, bro.
Okay. Jesus. Never gonna.
Man, you said.
Listen, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to save as many lives as I can.
There's like 5 of us, dog.
So far, I saved 2.
So the flag or yeah the sails. Sails again kind of fucked up. It's really like making the ship. Basically the sails and Ren and Din trying to move the wheel. It's kind of conflicting with each other. It's about to hit the first pillar of the gate thing that we're supposed to be trying to go in between. The crew is able to barely miss it, completely scraping the side of the ship. But they hit it. They hit the upwards. What would you call that? Waterfall. They barely hit it. The side of the ship again, all fucked up. But once they hit it, it's looking good. They're finally
looking good now.
yes, they're finally going up the water. Ren and Din both just like collapse, kind of tired from straining to fucking steer the ship.
Yo, that was all Dan.
Then next time Din
You
steer
said
the
what?
ship. Next-
Osa's gonna open the door to the room. You okay? Are you guys okay?
Jessica Ren that?
She's asking Din.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Ren answered the question. He's like, I'm doing fine.
She like picks up Din and she like hugs him like you did.
Why you comes to the door like, you guys okay?
Did I ask you?
Again, thank you. I'm doing perfectly fine.
That's good to hear.
Thank you, Ryu. I knew.
He gives, he gives a handshake to
Yeah.
You absolutely killed it, Din.
They do the
You did it.
bro handshake.
Yeah.
They do the bro handshake and stare each other in the eye.
Osa looks at them out the corner of her eye like, okay. Sure.
Ryu, I think you're one of my closest friends.
Whoa there, hold up. Wait a minute.
But anyway,
Same.
Yo.
Ren nods at
Wait a
him
minute.
as they all finally are. Ren walks out of the steering room, whatever, to see that the storm is behind them. The storm stayed down there. Weather is really weird. As they're going to clear skies. Rosa.
So we're going up the waterfall, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, how? We also gotta go down the waterfall, don't we?
Listen, that we'll get to that part when you get to that part.
That's like in a second, bro.
Enjoy the ride.
No.
When can you say you went up a waterfall? Exactly.
You know what? You got it. You got that. Sure.
That's
Are the kids okay?
Go check on your kids.
Nah, they should be alright.
Do you care? Do you care about it? These are your kids. You brought them with us. You check on them. Your responsibility.
Yeah.
Are the chickens alright? Nah, they'll be fine.
They would say something if they were in danger.
How? They'd be dead.
Okay. Alright.
I know, I thought about that after the fact. Like, if water starts filling it up and Gang just like sits there, that man's dead.
He's
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you really played him. You know you could have just killed him. You didn't have to like wait for them to die like that.
Hmm?
It was that serious.
What do you mean? That's Embers. That's Embers.
December's Road. I'm calculating health.
Yeah.
I'm calculating ship health right now.
You know who would have helped a lot? Fucking Jeremy. Where the fuck is Jeremy?
Why don't you do a spot check and find out where he is?
You know what?
Same thing we talked about before.
I'm gonna spot the shit out of this.
Okay.
Rolls a nat 1. Sees nothing. Shrugs.
Okay. So
Where the fuck is Jeremy?
you scan the deck of the ship, but you do not see Jeremy. So I guess he's not here.
That's it. Alright, so I guess he's not here.
Scan the deck of the ship. I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind when I see him.
When's that? He's not here.
Ryu, we left without Jeremy.
Wait, what we did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right, you didn't even notice. Crazy.
That's why I'm okay. That's less food I had to cook. Cool. I'm happy now.
Okay. So you guys are going up the waterfall. Who mentioned that we have to go down there?
Me?
Did you see that out loud?
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So with that in mind,
No, please don't
does
go.
Osira, I'm just saying, does Osira want to prepare to start going down, or? Is she
Yeah,
trying to-
yeah. No, we're preparing.
Okay, so roll a selling.
Bryn,
Yeah,
Damn
yes, yes.
let's go to the front and hold on as we go down.
That's no.
If we die, I'm glad we're dying amongst friends.
Yeah.
Relax. Alright, roll an 18.
666. Do you want to instruct anybody to do stuff, or?
Yeah. Oh, did our sails snap off? That thing up here?
No, but they're kind of tangled right now.
Okay, while we're in this lull, Ryu, big strong man Ryu, sails, hit it.
Yes. Okay. Man, I don't get to do nothing fun.
What you want to do? All we doing is going down the waterfall, bro.
Red Nas, like, yeah, you do that right. I'm gonna go get some food.
You no,
It's
get back
better.
here.
Well, I don't know why you asked me to do it, but
Never mind. Scratch that. Rin sails.
Ren looks up at the sail.
Get him.
He mumbles about something about, not having wings or something.
The wings don't help anyway, bro. I think that's the thing. It don't help anyway.
I don't think
we're
he has-
falling.
Oh, actually, no. This is perfect. So Ren is gonna use his new special move.
Oh my god.
Here's my jump man. Jumpman.
Them boys up to something. Whoop.
God damn.
What's your special move? How does it fuck up?
So, Ren, he steps on the whatchamacallit, the railing. He jumped off. He thought he was gonna jump higher, but in fact he just tripped. And then he fell off the boat. He does recover though. Goddamn.
Is it
He
when he falls off? Does he like move upwards ahead of the boat?
yeah.
Oh, is he gone? Wait, is he gone?
Yeah. He recovers by sticking his head up, but he is being whisked away from.
Oh
the
my
water.
Huh.
Ren, bro.
Hey, Dan.
Wait, no, hold on. Osh just looks over the edge of the boat like, damn. I guess that means I'm in charge for real. Hold up.
Yo, Osh, go down there.
How?
Use Dan to hold on to me, and you can go grab him.
You
No,
can't-
sir.
Huh?
I can't water.
Like, you don't have to get in the water. You just hold out your arm and help him get up,
How? At what distance?
or just have Dan stretch out down there. Do we have lifeboats, or I mean not life, but life rafts?
We got the boat, bruh. We got our ship. You asking a lot. You lucky we got this.
Gang.
What can he do?
Gang does not come up.
Stretch out his arm.
Go get it. No, stop. No, stop. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Wait.
Listen, because if I get in there and I get stuck, then now we gotta get both of us out.
If you get stuck, you stuck, bro. You stuck. Let me think. Okay.
Can you
It-
jump?
Can I think?
I'm not talking to you.
Is Ren retrievable at this state, or is he just going down the waterfall? We'll catch him when we catch him.
He's still retrievable right now, but you gotta be thinking a bit faster. But I'm looking at
Right.
fucking stat things. Or the
How far
skills.
down is he?
Yeah. Like, what's the distance?
He's above water. Oh, you mean like far up?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I
Do
think
have-
if someone were to just jump in the water, I think they can grab him. I'm not exactly sure,
Do we have some
I
rope?
was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say, do we have rope?
Do you have rope?
Does anybody have rope?
Actually, hold on. Do I actually have rope? I might.
Because
actually
either
have
we
rope.
could put somebody on a rope and go get him, or I could shoot an arrow to him.
Wait. I got a fishing net.
That could work.
How big is your fishing net?
He can at least grab onto
Yeah, he
it.
just needs to grab onto something.
Yeah.
They really need to catch him.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing I really have in my inventory that can, unless you want me to use a fishing hook, but nah. All right, I'm gonna toss out my fishing net and hold it onto one end.
Rolodex.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm
Does
so
Ryu
worried.
even have hands?
I do have hands. Not the best hands, but I have hands.
They exist.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my hands.
You have a single
Jesus
finger,
fucking.
relax. You have a single finger.
Oh.
You have no hands.
Okay.
That's wait. Actually, would I? Wait. Nah. Oh, could I roll trapping instead?
Oh yes, you can.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm glad this is happening in game time and not real time, because that man, he drowned. Folded. Gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, we trying to pack it up for him.
Yeah. That's no longer Captain Renairsu, I guess.
There we go. You know, I'll be
There we
fishing.
go. There we go.
It is insane.
Yo, I be fishing.
Clearly.
You laughed at me
You
at
don't
the
be
island,
reaching.
but I be fishing.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
No, what?
You do be fishing. You're doing great, bud.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know, it's rare that I get compliments.
So, yeah, you throw
You
it.
know, don't get used to it.
Ren is like, he doesn't really grab it, but he kind of just gets tangled up into it. But yeah, you're able to get him. Not roll a strength check. Let's.
Strength. Crazy.
He fails this one.
It's crazy you asked me to do something so simple.
666. So you're pulling him up. At this point, you guys are like a few moments away from hitting the peak of the reverse waterfall. And yeah. But Ryu and Ren both are kind of preoccupied, so I guess it's only Osira and Dan right now.
I'm patting him on the back, like, are you okay?
Has to be the
Ren-
save game? Yeah.
We finally get up. Ren puts his hand on his shoulder. It's like, of course, my friend.
You know, Oz didn't want to save you.
I knew it.
I save him.
Okay.
No, O's wanted to save him the most. I do not want to be in charge. Like, relax. Get this man back on the boat.
It's fine. She likes to play a little bit too safe sometimes.
I know. So about these sales,
Yeah, so again, I'm afraid to try it again.
Oster,
Don't
you're
do
the
that
only
into the
one.
water.
We get Din to do it.
No.
What? Damn.
No.
Okay, Ren jumps in the air, and then
Damn it.
he seemingly jumps again in the air, and he lands.
Wait,
Oh.
you double jumped?
Essentially. I mean, that's
Why
what-
didn't you do that to get the water? Why didn't you do that to get the water?
You know, Ren in mysterious ways. No, truly, I was, but I was very entertained with the saving Ren arc. So I just decided to have him get whisked away.
That's the whole thing. Like, I was like, can you jump? And then we just went over that.
Ren
No,
wasn't
that was
thinking-
Ren specifically.
Yeah, that was Ren specifically.
Ren was just like, wow, my friends are gonna try to save me. That's pretty lit.
Yeah, he's like, man, why save myself when my friend's gonna save me?
Ryu whispers to Osira, next time he falls in the water, he can save himself.
That's crazy
I
how
agree.
my new closest friend would betray me for this already. But yeah, he essentially
You know
jumps up again. He lands on the crow's nest. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, this is a soft reboot. Maybe Os and Ryu are best friends now.
Crazy. That's wild.
After you just played us like that, when you could have saved yourself, we had us worried.
It was like
You know what?
It was a trust exercise.
Now, you know what? Os looks at Ryu and offers him a fist bump.
Whoa.
That's a fist bump.
Whoa. What is
Alright,
happening?
swag.
That's
We
wild.
fist bump. This is the new season, baby. We up in this bitch. We doing something new.
Man, you know, Osira, I don't want to say this, but I don't like your haircut. You should have went
I
to the
don't
barber.
care.
You should have went to.
You know what? I don't care. I don't like your inability to save yourself. Stupid.
Okay. No, if you ever fall in the water, I'm just gonna stare.
That's different. I'm gonna actually die. That's crazy. I cannot save myself.
Man, imagine Kate swimming and imagine Kate flying. Nigga, I'm kidding.
Damn, okay, Ren. I'm seeing how it is. You know what? Crash the boat into the ocean. Get eaten by a sea king. I don't care. Learn to fucking drive, nigga. Damn.
Do we have like pieces of wood so I can just build the raft for myself?
No, we're all going down.
No,
the
the
ship.
boat is the wood. We all die. Rose pulls out the bow. You die first. He's turning on people.
I just want to
At
go
the
to the
entry of
front.
the Grand Line, we are all about to die.
We're all
Because we
about to
killed each other.
stab each other. How the Grand
I
Line
just wanna
changes
go-
people. We're
I
only
just want
halfway
to go to the front
there.
of the boat.
Oh man.
Oh fuck, but yeah, so Rink is up at the crow's nest. And he starts fixing the sails.
Wait, is that canon? Do we need to
No.
start rolling for canon again?
No.
No.
What was that be canon?
I would
I
have
don't
been
know, man. I don't know, man. Pirates are crazy. Carry on, carry on.
Then he starts messing with the sails, you know, trying to untangle them. Quickly, anything else you want Osir to have someone to do?
Trying to
10,
catch my
9,
breath.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Wheel, steering wheel, fucking, brace yourselves.
Then decides it goes back over to be the connector of the wheel to the thing.
You got this, buddy.
Who's steering?
Fuck. Why are you steering?
Well, it's time to go back to whipping this.
You strong boy.
Listen,
So-
once the wheel broke, it's not the same.
2, 1, 0. You guys reached the apex of the reverse mountain. Then you have a second. The ship is there, and then it starts like pointing down. And you can just see the Grand Line.
Motherfucker.
For some
Is
of
it beautiful?
for some of you, you're
you describe it to me?
returning back home. Describe it to you. You can see some islands very far in the distance. Overall, you just see blue, blue sea.
Do I see clouds?
Yeah.
You do see clouds.
Nigga, that's up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do see some clouds. You don't see anything specific, but you see clouds.
One step
know?
closer.
All three of you are essentially returning home.
I'm leaving home.
Okay.
I'm from the south.
From the south,
Yeah.
you're a redneck.
Shut up.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Can you say that on YouTube?
Yes.
It wasn't a slur. I think I can.
Like, it's not like he was
Actually, I think you may. Maybe not. Maybe.
But for
It doesn't matter.
for two of the crew, I would say then, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Returning home. After the few seconds of you looking, now was going straight down the waterfall. At this point, Ren finished untangling the sails so they're not like drifting too hard. Though Ryu was having a hard time keeping the wheel steady, he now sees Ren struggles. In fact, it starts scraping the side of the mountain a little bit on the other side of the ship.
It'll be okay.
I don't know if it helps, but can Os help Ryu with the wheel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a 1d20.
What's that? Oh! Fuck.
Stuff is sliding off the boat.
Plus,
That
plus,
was a simulation.
plus or minus your strength modifier.
+1.
Then plus what?
+1.
Plus
Okay.
2.
Yeah, you guys are able to try to straighten that out some more once you run and go help Ryu. So it's no longer scraping anymore, but you guys are hella close to the rocks. Ren stays in the crow's nest, feeling like that. It feels like a roller coaster to him.
That's dirt.
Driving too heavy.
He had a little fun at the water park. Now is the I don't know, the drop of doom.
This is what you call the tornado at the
Yeah.
water park.
Yes. Okay.
How she's running?
Terrible.
How's she looking?
The ship?
Yeah.
It's seen better
Anything
days.
noticeable?
This is seen better day.
Noticeable. How's she looking? Yeah, valid questions.
But overall, after you guys, do this for about 15 seconds of straining your muscles and Ren just vibing, you guys finally land into the Grand Line. Woo.
We gotta find someone to tell this fucking ship.
So, you guys can let go of the steering wheel. You can relax your muscles. Ren comes down from the crow's nest, kind of smiling. He's like, "Man, we did it. We did it. Yay! No. We did it."
Mm-hmm.
Mario looks at Osira.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we did.
You guys been looking at each other a lot recently. Ren says, "Like you guys getting closer. My two good buddies. Stop attacking each other with knives."
I don't feel that. That's a lot. That's sounds like a commitment to not be stabbing people with knives. Hold up.
We'll get there, yeah, Sarah.
No.
And yeah, after you guys
Or you
are
just goes.
no longer in a
To the
storm and getting our ship fucked up, what are you guys doing?
I wanna look around.
Laying on the ground.
It's my first time in the Grand Line.
You don't see much. you see, well, actually,
No enemy ships, no islands, nothing.
no enemy ships, no islands. As of right now, it is very peaceful.
No octopus, no whales.
I mean, if you look down into the water, you see fish.
You see fish.
Do you want to see a whale or something?
I'm gonna go.
I can make that happen for you. Just say the word, and we can get you a whale, bro.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna go check on the other two
Go check on the other
and
two?
check on to see how bad they got cut up.
Okay. So you go downstairs, you go to the, I don't know what you call it. You just go down to the room.
The is it called the brink?
Is it the
I
break?
think it is. I think so.
You go down there. And when you open the door, you see Ember, and you see Gain standing there, looking at something. And then that's when you also look at what they're looking at, and that's when you see 3 different people who hitched a ride on the ship. You see 2 of them.
Sarah, we got some.
Whoa. You see this shit already?
Okay. We got some people we gotta pay up.
What's
This ain't
going
no
down the
free
stairs?
ride.
What y'all doing down here?
So you see
This ain't no free ride.
all 3 of them look very familiar to you. You see, I thought I had the pictures are next to each other. I do not. Crazy.
You know what? I don't know them. Unfamiliar faces unless I see bellies.
Okay. So the first person you see, this person is like on the ground. He has like this other person in a headlock. But first you see our boy Jeremy.
Mother.
he has someone who is also very familiar to you in the headlock. That's when you see Gumi, who
What the fuck?
I do have a picture on of. And then
So
uh-huh.
so we got people that we can throw overboard. That's cool.
And then
Being to the Sea King.
and then the last person you see who is also very familiar. This guy is sitting in a chair, holding a gun, pointed at Jeremy and Gumi, and you
Bro, what the?
Do we have an image for Gumi or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
My question is, how was y'all holding this position whole time?
No. My
Who
question
said-
is, why didn't
who
you
said,
two say anything?
Who said that they were in the position the whole time?
Fair. I'm gonna say Osira's gonna put her 2 fingers in her mouth and whistle for Din.
Oh, seriously, down there. You're upstairs.
I just ran down here.
Oh, you ran down?
Look,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we got some.
You said someone had to
stories.
pay
They
up.
need to
Oh,
I
people
said
said
money.
this. Okay, cool.
I heard money.
So, and the last, but not least, the last person you see who is sitting in a chair holding a gun at Jeremy and Gumi, you see Cornelius, who was the person who essentially scammed you guys. And
I
yeah,
love
He
this
told- I mean, like,
picture you chose for Cornelius.
I know that's
Cool,
my
cool.
that's my nigga.
That is that Tiger?
Oh yeah.
I look at Os
Tiger
like
and everything.
I feel like he thought he had like a hostage. We don't care.
Cornelius smiles. It's like, I don't think I found a hostage. I was hoping you guys not get robbed by these guys.
Wait, is this the same dude from before?
Yeah,
My Dragon?
Yeah.
Bro,
No, we're
Din, get down here. I'm about to
You
shoot
got
this man.
Jeremy, you gotta watch
I'm
this.
shooting him specifically.
You're shooting him?
I need to
I'm shooting Cornelius specifically. in
drop the
face.
gun. Drop the gun.
It's not the gun. I'm picking up the snake, bro.
No, I'm talking about him.
Cornelius holds up the gun. He says, "Okay." Then he
Drop it.
drops it.
Kick it towards us.
He looks at you kind of weirdly. But then he kicks
So
it.
I'll put my hand on the sword. Okay.
Yeah, he kicks it towards you. Yeah.
Where's some money?
That's in my line. That's cool.
He smiles and he digs in his pocket and pulls out a coin and then he flicks it towards you.
Empty all of your pockets.
He,
Are you holding the gun? Or are you holding the sword? I don't know what the mental picture is. Wait.
I'm holding my sword.
Okay.
This is the wrong day to be stowaway with me.
Most picks up the gun then, if that's the case.
Cornelius pats his pockets. He's like, I don't really have much more money than that.
Where's the dragon?
Alright, Gumi, pull out your pockets.
Gumi's in a headlock right now.
Jeremy, let him go. Pull out his pockets and then pull out yours.
Jeremy looks at Ryu and it's like, and then he's just like he has a look of betrayal. It's like, no, I don't have any
No,
money.
where were you? No, Jeremy, where were you when we needed you the most?
When did you need me?
Upstairs.
I was making sure. What's his name?
You could have told
I was
one
making
of the kids to go tell us.
I did. Ember wouldn't listen to me.
Gang.
Gang listened to Ember.
God damn, he's right. That checks out.
Damn. Why didn't you two? Oh, so you do take
Uh-huh.
these. You take it from here.
Okay.
Before I start cutting people.
Alright, sure. O's picks up Din, draws the bow back. Alright, somebody needs to start talking or they're getting in the body.
Cornelius raises his hand and says, I'll start first. So, I came onto the ship.
When?
Excuse me, goddamn. Hold on.
Yeah, this is an interrogation.
Yeah, officially. With weapons.
How the hell did you sneak onto our boat without us knowing?
You guys weren't on the boat.
When? The question is when.
Yes, when?
After you guys left. After you guys, sorry, I was looking for my fucking tab. After you guys, you know, try to hustle me out of all of my awesome prizes.
Don't take that tone on us.
Oh, she.
Can Cornelius talk?
Yeah,
That's what he
no,
says.
no,
He's like,
no,
can I talk? Can I finish, please?
Fucking, you know what? This is the O's reaction. He's like, after you scammed me, she's just like, you still owe me a dragon, bro.
Oh, I can get you another dragon.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, after you try to hustle me and take all of my awesome prizes, I decided that you guys look, you know, like you guys were pretty good sailors. So I just assumed that the non-marine ship at the port was yours. I decided to stow away so I can reach this island I've been trying to get to.
What island?
And then,
What are you gonna pay us for the
What
trip?
island? No, wait a minute. What island?
Rosadosa.
Yeah, what are we getting paid for this trip?
Once we reach Rosadosa.
And don't you say fucking dragon.
I mean, dragon would be kind of pog. It was a pretty good dragon.
Nah, Rosadosa has a thing there that I've heard through the grapevine that's gonna, you know, make me, and you know, I was going to offer you guys, all of us, a lot of money, which is why I came on the ship.
Cornelius,
Event. Okay.
step over here.
Step over where?
Towards us.
Cornelius does.
Gang paddle. Gang paddle down.
Oh, damn. Oh, still has the bow just straight up in his face
gang.
right now.
Okay. Gang. Let's see.
Does gang have search?
He does not. What is?
I have search. I think.
I have search.
Well, yeah, you just pat him down. What is the search
I
thing?
know. I gotta.
It's
Listen, I gotta be the.
It's intelligence.
Yeah. Osis like she's the voice of reason. I'm the intimidation.
Oh,
Am I the voice of reason? I don't feel very reasonable.
So, gang,
Well, back up, back up.
Well,
gang pats him
Okay.
down. And then he just shrugs like, I couldn't find anything.
one.
That's a nice watch you got there.
Right, I'm like, he looking kind of smooth.
Yeah.
He might have to get got
He frowned. He said, I'm gonna give you my watch.
running.
I don't think you have
Run
a
you
choice.
this arrow in the body.
No.
Listen, Ren's not down here.
He very bluntly says no on the watch. Hold on.
Why?
One moment. After Rose.
Run me your hat then.
He smiles again. He gives you the hat.
Take off your shoes.
No. I'm not doing all that.
Nah, run me your shoes. Run me them jeans, brother.
No. Hold on.
What you mean, though?
Because I would legit just throw those shoes over the board like, you gotta walk on the ship barefooted now.
I'm just gonna wear the hat every now and again just to taunt him.
The hat poofs.
Damn it. Fuck. I'm
Yo,
tired of
he's
shit poofing.
And then he
Wait.
put his hands up, and then he kind of like does a little, I don't know, like swish motion with his. I don't know how to explain it. I'm doing it, and no one can see me. But he just does a little like
I'm doing
swoosh
it.
hand motion, and then his hat reappears in his hand, and he puts it back on his head.
Oh, he's a magic dude. I don't like
Give me your hat.
Okay. Cornelius takes his hat back off and gives it to him.
I try to tear it a little.
You tear it?
A little.
You tear it.
like rip it.
And I put on Osis hair.
Why do you put a torn hat on my head?
No, it's not like completely torn. It's like a little tear. Because I'm
Hold
trying
on,
to
wait, okay, wait. Give me a second. I've been trying to roll this
I'm
shit for
trying
a
to
while. You guys keep on distracting me.
we're just fucking with Cornelius. We're not even interrogating him anymore. We're just like, who Ooh, what's that? Do another magic.
Do another magic show.
Like, can you fix this? Can you poof and fix it?
Right, yeah. I was just intrigued. She's like, I don't know, he kind of cool. Wait a minute.
Okay, sorry. So so yeah, you eventually find his her head, and he like looks at Ryu. He's like, "What, you want me to make it disappear?"
Yes.
So he does. And again, it poofs in a. I think I said purple last time. I think I meant to say pink. It poofs in a pink smoke.
I think you did like a pinky purple. That's
Yeah.
probably what you said.
Pinky purple. It poofs in a pinky purple type smoke.
Is it fixed?
Oh
Or no, does it not appear back on his head?
no, he doesn't make it appear again.
Make it appear.
He again puts his hand up and makes it appear his hand again fixed as he put it back on his head.
So why won't you give us a watch if you can do that?
But the watch is not fake.
Oh, is the hat fake?
Yeah.
Are your shoes fake?
No.
No. Are your clothes fake?
No.
You have to answer that truthfully. There's a young girl on the
Yeah, I gotta know.
Again.
I have to know.
Again, he
For
says.
research purposes.
He says no.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. That's one issue somewhat deal with. I'm gonna walk up to Gumi.
1 second.
Osa's looking at Cornelius.
Okay,
and she's
you guys
criticizing
were
him.
very entertained with this little magic trick show, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, walk up to Gumi.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Okay.
Damn.
Roll an arm strike.
Ooh, I'm sorry. He might die. Well, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to punch him. Okay.
I roll, yeah, it's gonna hit. Roll a punch. 1d3.
23, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right. I'm not trying.
You punch him. He's damn near knocked out.
You said what?
He's damn near knocked out.
Now, why are you here?
He has a bloody nose. And then he looks you dead in the eye and he says, he says, I was scared. The Marines are very scary people, and I thought that
But you're a sick individual.
whoa, what do you mean? They
I go
they
to
wanted
like
me.
punch him again and stop midway through.
He flinches. He said, whoa, don't hit me anymore. You guys you already ruined my life. Yeah, you can hit him.
Swag.
I don't know if I want you on the ship.
What do you mean?
I look behind us. I really don't know if I want you on this ship.
You know what? Yeah.
Looks
I
at
don't hit him
Ember.
twice.
Looks like, no, we
I
don't
rolled 2 against
understand.
20.
I mean, if you want to.
I want to give
Well,
him
no,
that
you
too. He's calm,
only roll one.
but I want to roll twice.
Yeah, but that's not what it works.
You gotta roll it once. You gotta roll it twice, man.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
I mean, you still hit him. It makes you feel
I'm
good.
like, he's being held down.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
I mean, yeah.
Now roll 1d3.
Oh, shit.
Don't knock him out. We need him more.
Don't knock him out. I can't control that. You know that.
Yeah, okay,
Damn.
he's knocked out.
Beast.
Jeremy, now that he sees that he's knocked out, lets him go and stands up. He feels very accomplished, like he did something.
I slightly kick Goomy, like push him a little. We'll deal with that a little bit later. Now you.
Beast.
What do you mean now it's me? Look at us, the crew. We're back together. That's Jeremy.
I don't know, do I?
What do you mean you don't know?
That he ran away.
No, you don't.
Damn. Where you been?
Do I care?
I don't think you care.
I don't think you care. I came back to the ship. And then when I went downstairs, I saw excuse me, sorry. I saw Gumi trying to find a hiding place. So I had to grapple him down.
Since we left the island.
Yeah. It was a long, strenuous fight.
Well, and again, I kicked Gumi again, like with him.
Yes. Sometimes he would get the upper hand. Sometimes I would get the upper hand. Sometimes it was just a draw. Then we'd just be sitting on opposite sides of the room, thinking,
I thought from one
who's
side
going to
of
fall
the
this? Okay.
For 40 days and 40 nights. What is that what it sounds like?
Never get slapped in the back of the head.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Maybe why I'm here. We're a crew. We're a
You know
team.
you don't want to be here.
Well, at this point, it was either you guys or go with the scary lady with Ryan. So I took my chances.
And the bandits.
You know what?
And no, I was saying abandoned us, but no, I don't know that. I go to punch him and stop midway through.
You go to punch him and then stop.
Yeah.
He stops like at his nose.
Right? Okay. So Jerry jumps a bit, but he's like, you know what?
Let's see you flinch.
He flinches. He's like, you know what? After this long, strenuous, physical and mental battle I had with Gumi, as you guys call him, I don't think I'm afraid of getting punched anymore.
I slapped him upside the head again.
Those laughs. So legit. Those laughs. She thinks it's funny.
He gets slapped.
Yeah, he slapped.
Can I pat him down?
Sure.
Okay.
You can pat whoever you want to pat down now, apparently. You can pat anyone you want.
You do whatever you want to him. Sicko.
Search. I don't find nothing.
Well, pat him down. And the only thing you find is the big ass weapon you bought him back on on his back.
You found the thing that you could definitely see already.
Yes.
That's insane. Okay.
Why do you use that?
I don't know how to use it. We're in a closed-in space. I just feel like my hands would have been better. Just on Karate Island, I just felt like it was more our brand.
I slapped him twice upside the head.
But stop slapping me.
That's saying stupid shit.
No, slap him again.
Stop asking questions then.
Don't make yourself useful. Go steer the ship.
See, you say that. You say go make yourself useful. It's like I have been making myself useful. I have counted.
Do you want to get stuff again?
I have counted
Or do you wanna
every
get
single.
punched?
Excuse me. I have counted every single hole that you guys have made when you were doing whatever you were doing up there.
That may be the case, but are you being useful right
And then I
now?
counted every single board of wood you had to try to fix these holes. There are 10 holes in total. 4 of them you need to cover right now. and we have 3 boards of wood.
A show of hands. Who say we should throw him overboard? And I look around the room.
Cornelius raises his hand.
I knew he would.
Cornelius is kind of funny. I kind of vibe him.
Amber, Gang.
Ember does not raise her hand. It's like that. Jeremy's our friend. And then
Hold on,
Gang
one
just
second.
agrees. Whatever Ember said.
Oath.
She said, hold on 1 second. How are you today?
I'm good.
I'm
Just found out we have 3 stowaways.
Yeah, you have 3 whole stowaways.
Hey, yeah, throw that dude off the ship.
So it comes down to me.
The fact you fucking took Cornelius' vote. It's kind of fucking agenda you're pushing here.
Go. Wait, you said there's holes in the bottom?
Yes,
Go start fixing these up, my gang.
they're in here.
That's what I said. Like, go fix these up.
Jeremy does not give a thumbs up. He does feel like a thumbs up guy. But he nods. Gang sighs, and he also starts to help.
I slap him upside down.
You're slapping at
Hey.
me.
Yo, why is it so fucking abusive these days?
Wait, no. How are you gonna sigh when you're the shipwreck? Don't sigh.
He sighs because he's tired.
You do keep slapping these kids, and while I'm totally vibing because it's kind of hilarious, that's probably why he's sighing.
Yes. He sighed because like, man, no matter what, I'm about to get slapped. Okay, but yeah, they start working on the important holes they need to cover up.
Amber,
Holes in our friendship.
Ember,
those can't be repaired.
Fair. That's fair.
I say Ember, but Ember is already like leaving to go do something else.
No, Amber, do you have anything to wake him up?
She stops, turns around.
Like bath, sniffing salts or whatever.
She lights up. It's like, oh, and then she runs upstairs.
She's about to give him some acid or something. I'm telling you. She's gonna burn his nose off.
Well,
Yeah, while she's gone, do you do anything?
I go back to Cornelius. I take his hat and I toss it on the ground.
What do you want me to make a proof again?
No,
Okay. Yo, who's in charge here?
don't
On the
worry
ship
about
right
it.
now?
No, don't worry about it.
in this room or like overall?
Overall.
Don't worry about it. We need to figure out your faith.
Your face.
Cornelius sighs and then he like
Oh,
he makes like a grabbing motion of just like mid-air. Then he kind of like swings his arm back and then a chair appears in his hand as he sits in it. And then he leans back and crosses his legs again. And he says, so what is my fate?
I kicked the
Oh,
chair.
this guy's kind of cool. like legit. Osa sitting here like, oh fuck, oh shit, like low key down bad. Like, oh crap.
Oh,
Like he's kind of hot. Wait.
we can't show weakness here. We can't let him show up.
No, this is inward. She's like, damn. But outside, she's just like stoic, just like, interesting. But also fucking hard eyes, question mark? Like,
Hard eyes question mark.
he's about being a little too heavy.
He kicks the chair like, no, you can't get comfortable.
Hungry. Okay. Yeah, you kick it and kind
Does he fall?
No, it kind of just moves back. I mean, how do you kick it?
Like, kick it from underneath him.
Before he sits down?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he just stands back up. Sighing a bit.
You're not in a position to be comfortable. How are you just gonna sneak aboard onto our ship and then hold our crewmate at gunpoint?
To be fair, I didn't know he was your crewmate. Again, I thought they were doing some no-no things to your guys' ship, so I took it upon myself to
So
stop
you-
them.
So you came down here and seen two guys wrestling like
Yes.
idiots and then pointing the gun at both of them?
Yes. I mean, you came down here and they immediately went for your sword, so I don't.
Because I know who's supposed to be on the crew.
I don't see what's so
Not
crazy
gonna
about
lie.
it.
Not gonna lie, and this is completely cool saying it. I feel like that's what Oast does on a regular basis. Two guys being idiots points a shootable weapon at them. Uh-huh. Yep.
I agree. As I agree.
Yeah, see?
I don't
I
trust.
don't know if there are sides, but Oast is convinced that Cornelius is cool.
I don't trust them.
I don't either, but he goes.
Do you want to roll?
How much money
You want to
are
roll
you?
something and see if you trust me?
Oh yeah, let me roll insight. Let me see.
What did you say?
Do I have?
Chase?
Huh?
What did you say?
No, I was just saying, do you want to roll something and see if you trust him or not?
Oh.
I don't have anything like roll. Damn,
What is insight?
crazy.
Insight is...
I'm not sure if it's insight.
Art sense motive.
Oh, sense motive. It's wisdom. Oh, I get sense motive. I got a +9.
You do it, and I'm gonna do it too. Cause
Okay.
right now, Oast is compromised.
Yeah. That's fair.
Right now, this is compromised.
I don't know if she's compromised. She got a 15. Not a good 15, but it's a 15.
Oh, what is my 15 over her 15 telling me?
Yeah, your 15 is better than mine because I rolled a 6.
Okay.
It's crazy, 2 15s.
Jeremy like, I trust the guy. Oh no.
Somebody trust him too hard.
I mean, Cornelius doesn't really seem like he has, any ulterior motives. He's just trying to discuss some business.
Hey, business. Okay, let's look at it right here. So if he wants to discuss business, and we like this is like a team huddle.
If it's
Are we discussing
Oh.
business?
In the corner,
we
in the corner of your
discuss-
guy's eye, you see his hat poof
If he
and,
goes-
and appears back on his
Okay.
head.
I was about to say if he
Damn it.
makes that chair appear one more time, but
And then he stares at Jeremy and Gang. Fix the ship.
if we're talking business, I guess we got to bring Ren into this. I know he's probably gonna be
Nah, cause he be
Yeah.
gambling. I don't trust him with money.
true. So we have to have everything already set out before.
Yeah, we just have to tell him about it.
Yeah. Where's Amber?
Don't worry about
Being a child somewhere? I don't.
it.
Oh wait, do you have some truth drug or something?
Yeah, the truth drug.
I have a knife, which we can threaten him with. That's about it.
But again, Osiris compromised.
I'll still stab somebody, bro. I don't know what you
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, she's only level 1 compromise.
Yeah, I'm not down astronomical. I'm just down bad. Like that's it. It's different.
Hold up. Okay, Ryu doesn't pick up on that. Damn.
Pick up. Oh.
On her.
I just
So-
realized. Hold on. I have a whole feat that is like alertness. I get +2 on my sense motive, and I have not been rolling that. I'm supposed to have like a 11 on my sense motive from my feet.
That's still wouldn't be enough.
I mean, still, but yeah.
Could we say modifier where, I think,
Yeah.
or say bonus, just put 2 there so it'll automatically calculate.
So I don't be forgetting about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
Is that how shit works?
Yes, that is exactly how it works. 'Cause
That's
I put it in the 11.
crazy.
Yeah, what
That
what
helps a
did you
lot.
think it was for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never used it. That helps a lot. I need to go back and refix all these fucking character sheets I've been making.
He's like,
So then-
oh.
So then I should be able to re-roll that since I didn't have my proper stat.
It wouldn't
Sure.
make a difference.
Yeah, it really wouldn't make a difference.
But if it's better
bro,
than
bro.
if
You
it's
gotta,
worse, it
nat,
might
you
be
gotta,
fine.
you gotta
have to
nat 20.
You have to
You have to
beat
nat
20
20
not.
just to beat him.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, y'all asking a lot.
Well, I mean, you would have to.
Never
we're
mind.
gonna go
disregard
back-
that.
You
We're
real-
gonna go.
disregard that completely.
You realize you're a fucking simp.
Like I said,
I already knew that.
Compromise.
Damn, I am down astronomical. That's crazy. Like all that shit.
Now when you talk to Ryu, you have to like take a second to go back to your regular Osiris.
Damn it. A
I know
whole
that,
second,
Yes.
bro.
Ryu,
Thank you,
re-roll
bro.
your sense motive.
Gotta re-roll my sense motive.
No. You already did it.
I gotta roll it twice.
No.
I would have to roll it twice next time.
No.
I just don't trust
oh,
myself.
this is my
Okay.
sense motive on you.
Ryu still does not tell anything about Osiris.
Like it's a little better. He's like, that's a little weird, but
It's a little weird.
He noticed that she paused, and that's it. There you go.
Wait,
We
Wait, no.
we just took a longer way to this same conclusion.
oh,
Okay,
get your head in the game. We need to.
It's in the game. It's just which game, bro.
What other game is there?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Cornelius looks at his watch.
You got some ID, Cornelius? How old are you actually?
Hmm?
How old are you, Cornelius?
23.
You're old.
What?
Cornelius raises.
Like a 12-year-old saying like 30 is old. Oh, you're 20? You're like my grandma's age.
Hold up. Do anyone have handcuffs? I still don't trust this guy.
No one has
I mean-
handcuffs.
Why would I have that? We got
And you have some rope gang.
Somebody got rope.
Cornelius raises some rope. He says, "I got rope."
Is this
You know,
real rope?
Of course.
no, it's not real rope. No, it's not.
I take the rope he has.
Okay.
It's gonna do the poof.
No, and I start making it like wrapping it around his neck.
That got intense really fast.
Yeah, Cornelius does not let you wrap the rope around his neck.
Doesn't prove.
Well, no, he just doesn't let you get near his neck with rope. I don't know what universe think this is, where he's just gonna stand there and let you wrap his neck.
No, if it's real, then I'll take it off. If it's poos,
Yeah, Cornelius is like, I don't trust you guys
Yeah,
like that.
That might be a real rope. Hold on.
I don't know, cause like that hat seemed real.
Wait, we're getting nowhere. Wait a minute. We are very off topic. Okay.
I don't trust this
Alright.
rope. I throw it down.
Hold on. Okay. Roll a
right.
roll a Sismoto.
Oh god.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You gonna actually sense a motive this time, brother?
Okay.
No.
You think it's real? It feels real. It feels like. I mean,
I
the
don't
texture
trust
feels
anything
like
coming
rope.
from him.
It feels heavy like rope.
I'm gonna cut it. No, cause the hat tears. I'm just gonna throw the rope on the ground. I don't trust it.
Cornelius
Gang, you got
shrugs.
rope?
And then he he says I got wire. I don't know if he needs that though.
That's good enough.
I don't know if he needs that though for something else.
Oh no, oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
I'm not trying to use anything of gang stuff, really.
Yeah, he does need that for his thing.
Yeah.
Crazy,
He has
you're so influenced by this magic, dude.
All right.
You're just
Put
in here,
put your hands around your back.
Cornelius looks at Ryu weirdly. And then he starts a bit. He says, I don't exactly know what you think I'm going to do to you without my gun.
Surely hasn't done that. Let me.
You're making stuff puff and disappear. What if you just make a illusionary gun? That's why I don't trust you.
He then puts his hand up and then he makes an imaginary gun appear. And then he like points it.
I pull out my sword.
He points it at Ryu.
Whoa.
And then he pulls the trigger.
Whoa.
Pull
And
my
then-
sword.
And then a purple and pink puff comes out of the gun. And then makes it
Alright.
disappear again. He says, yeah, I can't really harm you.
So you,
with this."
so you initiated combat. I'm gonna pull out my sword. I'm gonna cut him
Wait,
down.
So you would
Done deal.
definitely win.
Definitely destroy this man.
Yeah.
I have his
I
real gun
really-
in my inventory. I have taken it.
I asked for the gun. Can I see the gun?
No, I just put it in my inventory.
Or to shoot it?
I pulled out the gun.
Go shoot it.
I'm shooting him.
No, not him. Take it outside. Make sure it's real.
Here, I come with you. And they couldn't look at this.
No. You know why we can't take him outside. You know we can't take him outside.
Cornelius then says, I would rather not be alone with Wing Dude over here.
You're not gonna be alone with me.
He's going outside.
There's two other guys down here.
Then he looks over at Jeremy again.
The whole argument is pointless.
he looks back over. It's like, again, I would rather not be left alone with this guy.
Okay. Let's get serious.
Is either
Let's be
shoot
serious.
you? Okay.
I'm gonna do a gather info.
On what?
On Cornelius. I want to see if maybe he'll let it slip if you know, like I know where he wants to go, but like specifically why he wants to go there. I don't know. Maybe is he planning to backstab us? Maybe he'll say that. I don't know. Probably not.
Can he sit down? He asks.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? Yes. Yeah, no. Yeah.
No.
You can sit down. What?
Oh,
What?
Cornelius snaps his fingers and a chair appears again. He sits down. He's like,
make a cheer for all of
And
us.
then, he does. He makes more chairs. He makes two more
That's
chairs.
it,
They're all
then.
wooden.
They're all. I mean, okay.
I want to roll intimidation.
Okay.
Okay. That's
So, yeah, I gotta put fear into him.
Oh no.
No.
Sorry, I'm trying to look something up. Nothing, my internet went down.
Oh, dang.
My rolls know when to go high.
Clearly.
Hold on.
Well, I guess, are we waiting for Chase? Chase, are we waiting for you?
Yeah, well, yeah, but hold on.
Okay, well, while you do that, this is off the record. So Osa's plan. I guess we're gonna sit in this chair, we're gonna gather info, and we're gonna see But she's also gonna like see if he's feeling her. Cause she's a simp.
Worst
She's
case
gonna gather
scenario, I'm gonna-
info. She's gonna gather info with a flirt.
I might have to use Jeremy instead. God damn.
Oh, bruh. No, I'm helping.
Jeremy and Ren, we need to take care of this. She's compromised.
Now you want to involve her.
I'm trying to use our like womanly wiles to get this information, bro. Like,
Okay. Cornelius is not really scared too
Damn.
much of Bryce.
that's crazy. I'm gonna roll them together.
Might have to kill him.
And she ain't gotta know too much. She's really compromised. Really. Actually compromised. I have to leave.
So you're asking him why he wants to go to these islands or whatever, and how he's feeling you. You don't really get anything on the latter part, but for the former, he he explains that at Rosa, fuck, what's the name? Rosa Dosa. Rosa Dosa Island. He knows a guy who
a joke. That was pretty well.
who is trying to who needs something to get delivered to another island, and he heard that.
Didn't we have this?
Hmm?
Didn't we have this already? Wasn't like a poster about this? We had to transfer it. Oh no, because we already did that with
Yeah, that was
the island Amber came from. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. You be having posters and shit,
I
bro.
know you don't with all the posters, man.
I've seen this. You said he looks familiar to like any posters I've seen?
Nah.
He looks familiar as that bastard who would not let me take home a dragon.
But yeah,
You're
so this,
down
Otis
tremendously.
is mad again. Otis is mad about the dragon again. I got some really wishy-washy emotions right now.
he could just
He
give
was
you a
down
dragon.
tremendously. Damn.
He just yeah, I want to go to Rosa Dosa because there's a guy there who needs a very special special package delivered to another island, and I heard that the treasure that will come along with it.
Does he rub his hands like that?
Yeah, he's really into this money, man.
Dang, facts.
But I heard the money is going to be a lot, enough for us to be able to split it, and for all of us to walk away happy.
Why you?
And since you guys were like the first people I've seen in a while actually, sail, I thought you guys would be the perfect candidates to help me out. Since I'm assuming those Marines were not going to be as helpful for the things I'm trying to do.
Are you finally looks serious? Like, or how much are you expecting to make off of this?
I don't know. That's why I want to go over there and talk to the guy. All I heard was rumors.
How about 75-25?
He
Where's the 75, right?
He looks.
Yes.
Oh, it's 7. Oh, okay, the split. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? 75, 25. You want to split it 75.5.
75-25.
Oh, 75, 25.
So 75 us, right? Yeah, us.
Yeah.
And then 25 him.
I would think more 60-40.
Nah,
60 us?
the thing is, you don't have transportation. We can literally just throw you off the boat right now.
And you don't have information. Do you not want the money?
Get money.
Do we look like we need?
He looks around the ship. He looks around the ship. And he's like, he just shrugs. And he says, I don't think you can ever have too less money. It's my motto.
Are you counting our pockets?
No. I just said you can never have too less money.
That's crazy. He is actually spitting facts though. Like
He's
outside of being a simp, he is spitting.
No, because we got the treasure and stuff. We're pretty well off. We just need a better ship. He's assuming our pockets.
Are you saying all this?
He assuming your pocket.
No, I'm saying this. No, I'm talking to
No, Okay.
Talking to Cool, or you talking to Os? Cause you be
I'm talking to Cool.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to Cool. I'm like, he's assuming our pockets.
Yeah, he assuming your pockets. I got bread.
He's
He looked at the ship and said, like, well,
to be fair, your ship is fucked up right now.
Yeah,
yeah. That don't
we
mean we.
went through a whole thing, so that's why.
And I would say in the meta, your ship is below half health.
Listen, I know
We just got here.
there be millionaires rocking like lemons. Guy,
Well, what you want to do then, bro? 'Cause I'm
is
just-
those
he's
saying
like-
this or Cool?
I guess this is another team huddle, Os and Ryu. I mean, because he keeps saying the money signs, and I'm kind of Os with the greedy disadvantage for the meta. That's kind of fire.
I'm gonna roll another one.
What for Oath?
Can't have nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Oath, roll a I don't fucking know. Roll a
Because as soon as she said like,
roll a
because he's talking about money, and I know how you are.
He's talking about money. That's what I'm saying. What am I rolling?
hide, I guess. Hide your
Oh,
true
a hide?
intentions.
I don't have true intentions. My true intentions are the money.
Wait. What are you looking for, right?
I'm trying to see whether she's
I'm in
only
for the
thinking
money,
about the money.
for the sauce.
Is what?
He
If
wants to
she's
see
on-
if this is about money or sauce.
Okay. And what's Oath feeling? She more focused on money right now?
That particular statement was definitely more about money than it was about
Then there you go. You roll for anything. Right now she's thinking about the money.
He just looks at.
She's not
Oath.
sipping that hard yet.
I know he's just looking at us like.
I will never trust.
Cause that's within character for her that he knows of. I'm like, okay.
That money looking kind of brazy. It really is like he started talking about like dollar signs, and she was like, "Dang, hard eyes for real. Like these are real hard eyes, not just simp hard eyes."
This the money sign part.
This is just
Got bellies on
this
my
is
eyes.
normal.
Yeah,
Normal O's.
yeah. So I told you how I feel. How do you
70-30.
feel?
70-30.
I'll be honest, I really can't agree to it unless I get at least 40.
Huh.
If it makes you feel better though with the
Here's the thing.
If it makes you feel
Here's the
better
thing,
though with the
Oath.
agreement, the 40% is not just for me.
Doesn't.
I don't care.
I don't care who it's for.
Why does that matter to me?
Well, I mean, no. Maybe you're whining so much about it because you think the 40% is only going to one person.
I'm trying to maximize our gains. That's what I'm concerned about. Listen, Oath.
Yes.
Here's the thing about this whole situation. He doesn't know this a general ballpark amount. It could be like for 1,000 berries for all we know.
It's not gonna be 1,000 berries.
Do you know how much it is?
I mean, again, from the grapevine, I would more assuming the millions than just the thousands.
You get like 1,000. That's like $10.
Yeah. I would say, out of character, I can promise you Cornelius is not doing anything for just 10 fucking bucks.
This boxer for real.
Listen. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can we trust his sources? Like, oh yeah, 4,000.
This seems to be one of them their leap of faith moments. So it's probably either we in it or we not in it. And to be honest, bro, we can trust him right now. We could always kill him later.
True.
Took his gun.
I have a gun too, bro. Put it down.
No, I'm saying
No,
took
he-
his gun.
He took his gun.
Oh, cool.
He has,
yeah.
he has no
Okay.
other way to fight.
Well, you know, if anything happens, you know.
Or
You're
why you
not
like
afterwards.
he covers his mouth and whispers to those like, or we could just once we get it, we could take it all and just leave.
Okay. You know what? We will take your deal.
Yeah, yeah.
What you typing for, Chase?
Why you trying to censor Moto?
That's not his motives. He smiles and he nods. He says, "Okay." So
We're agreeing on-
where am I sleeping
We're
tonight?
agreeing on 6 down here. We're agreeing on 60-40, right?
Yeah, 60
Down
60
here.
40 me.
I can slide that so fast.
I knew that's what he was gonna ask. Like, oh, where am I? We don't trust you.
What do you mean?
You sleeping down here?
What?
Where is Amber with these fucking bath salts so we can wait this motherfucker?
I don't know. You can go find her.
Actually, hold up. I'm gonna go pinch him to make sure he's not just pretending to be knocked out.
I think while Ryu goes to pinch him, I guess. I think Os is gonna approach Cornelia. She might try to do. Let's see. What could she actually do?
There's kids down here.
Not relax. Wait a minute. I think I was gonna say she's gonna try to intimidate him, but she does not have intimidate at all on her thing. And she has -1 charisma.
I'm just if Ryu could intimidate him.
No, like if I couldn't intimidate him,
not a-
no way.
It's not a strong intimidate. It's just a warning. She's just gonna go up to him.
Okay.
You know, do the regular Oath shtick.
Uh-huh.
Pull out the knife. Lean in real close. It's gonna let you know. If anything happens because we're helping you on this deal, it's not gonna end well.
He just smiles at Osira. And he says, "Understood."
He looks at Ryu like, yeah, I'm not.
Okay. And then she'll just put her knife back, and then walk back up to the deck and leave.
Well, now that we're all getting
no.
fresh air.
No. We didn't say you can leave.
Cornelius just
I mean, at this point-
starts to leave.
He just leaves anyway.
Os.
Yeah,
You better watch him.
I'm gonna be watching him. Don't worry.
Don't let him take our stuff.
Eyebrow wiggles. I'm watching.
Jeremy, go watch him. Go watch him. Follow him and watch him.
Jeremy says okay. Then he starts to walk towards the door, but stops when Cornelius magics up the door and makes Jeremy hit his face on the door real quick.
Okay.
Jeremy then opens it up and then continues to follow.
If he does that again, Jeremy, you have my permission to slap him upside the head.
Just slap him. Just smack the shit out of him.
And then as for Gumi just he doesn't really move. His nose is just gushing blood as he's knocked out.
Ew.
I'll pick him up. How is the repairs gang?
And now
Okay.
the blood is dripping down your back.
Yuck.
Who said I was thinking him over my back?
How'd you pick him
You
up?
just pick him up.
I just picked him up like a rag doll, like his
Oh, like by
head.
the back of his shirt or something, like drag him.
Yeah.
And now it's dripping all over your boots.
All right. It's not the first time I have bloods on my shoes.
And then in his sleep he sneezes and splatters all over your. I'm kidding. No. Okay, you
Yeah.
grab him. Which is still okay?
Like, how's the repairs going?
He says, well, Ryu, Jeremy was right. There's a lot of hoes here. There's like 4 important ones, and we had enough to cover 3 of them.
So where's the other one?
He pointed, and he says, by the looks of it, it's like slightly above the water. So it's not like really rushing in water, but gotta make sure
Do we?
it's not flooded.
How big is the hole?
It's it's not like huge. Yeah, it's not huge. It's like you can cover it with Like if you had a pillow, you'd be able to cover it with a pillow.
Could we possibly take one of the steps and just put it there?
Sure.
Gang, do that.
Okay. Minus 1 HP for the ship.
1 HP lost, 1 HP gained.
Yes. Gang nods as he gets to work on that.
Okay. I'm just gonna take above shit. I'm going to grab the rope that Cornelius left. I'm gonna tie. With him, I don't care if it's real or not, because I know he's not gonna do shit. I'm gonna tie him up, and I'm gonna put him up. I'm gonna take him up top.
Okay, you take him up top. So once you're up there, again, the ship's not really like, I mean, the ship is just sailing. But since we never discussed where we're going, it's kind of just like moving with the waves.
Forward.
It's
I'm
just
gonna tie him to the mast.
The mast.
sick.
Yeah.
Here, let's take a pause real quick.
Pause it up.
We got one.
Do commercial break. Jeremy's kind of close to him. Ren finally notices Jeremy. He's like, oh my god, Jeremy, I thought we left you on the island.
Ren. I'll say it like that.
What do you, Ren?
Yes.
Look who I have here
He looks over at who you have.
at the mast.
He looks at the mast. He shakes his head. It's like, who is it?
The pervert. The
Gomer.
pedo.
Jesus Christ.
It's Gomer.
That's-
Gumi.
Goomy. Don't put disrespect on Gomer.
Ren nods slowly, trying to recall. And then he shakes his head and I was like, I don't remember Gumi.
It doesn't matter. He's here. This is Marine.
He's our punching bag.
Okay. Was all Ren can say. As he walks up to Gumi and like kind of pokes him a bit, but he's not really moving. And
Is he alive?
Ren
He got
asks the
punched.
same question.
Yes? Didn't kill him, it just...
Oh, so did you kill
Fuck, no.
somebody?
I mean, shit, maybe.
Ren nods, then he looks over and he says, and who's this guy? Pointing at Cornelius. And then
He's a passenger.
and then he takes a beat, and then he looks at all three. And he's like, where'd all these people come from?
That was my question exactly. Apparently we have stowaways. We have 3 stowaways.
Oh, I guess it's a big enough ship. He says it not being really that big of a ship to be storming away all these people.
No, we don't have that much food to feed
Oh.
this many people.
Cornelius hears that, and then he turns it around and he says that's completely fine. We're not that far from the next island, just a few days.
How do you know where we are?
I'm in the business of knowing.
He looks. Ryu looks at Osira.
Yes.
Are we?
Who
you have a
knows? Looks
map?
at her wrist. She got the log pose.
Osira could see it pointing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how log post works.
It wasn't really for actually knowing. It was more like a sarcastic. I've been downstairs with you, bro. I don't know.
Just trying to
It
give
would
you all
still
the,
be pointing.
I'm just trying to give you all the information that I think you should know.
Thank you for giving me the information.
Well, Osira does know that Rosa Dosa Island is an island that exists. Also, in case you're wondering.
Okay. You know what? Yes, it's an island that exists. There are islands nearby. Now, which island it is, that is the question.
Alright, Cornelius.
You.
Tell me about yourself. I'm gonna walk up to him, pat him on the back. Tell me about yourself.
Cornelius looks at you weirdly again.
You want a sense motive?
Huh?
He'll say you want a sense motive.
Sure.
The hell?
Since you offered.
I just imagine you literally saying that to Cornelius. Do you want
Yeah.
a sense motive? How you feel?
Like, it's not charisma rolls are not the greatest.
Oh, that's why I'm getting got, because he has charisma. That's fucked up.
He's like,
Yeah, I figured as much when I seen his roll for determination. Alright, so I gotta roll hide.
Makes sense.
He's much less efficient when it comes to not being a guy who can talk.
I'm being an absolute Chad.
Well, he still wins though. So what's the matter?
That's crazy.
Genuinely asking him or what?
Yeah, I'm trying to get information out of him. That's smart.
Yeah, that's why I assumed to begin with, but since you offered it so badly, I just decided to run.
No, this is a trap to put him off the boat. So no.
Cornelius, he looks at him and is like, well, my name is Cornelius. B. Cruz.
What's your last name? Cruz. Okay.
Cornelius B. Cruz is the full name.
Give me a second to read my notes.
You really have to write this name
Alright.
down specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
Cornelius nods and says, then that's about it. And then he goes to
No, where's the other 40? Where's the other 40% of this going towards? You were so kind of mention that it wasn't all going to yourself. So where's the other 40 going to?
He rubs one of his wrists as he looks at Ryu. He says, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it now. Tell me.
You don't have to worry about it. I'm in the business
Tell
of
me.
knowing. And you...
How much of it is going towards you?
Why does that matter?
Humor me.
See, I would, but again, as you said yourself, it doesn't really matter what my money's going to. It's all about what money's going to your pockets now.
Yeah, but what I said was I don't care
And what
where it's going, but I will
You
care
don't care.
what the percentage of where it's going.
Oh, what percentage is going into my pocket?
Yeah.
None.
You said nah?
None.
I was okay. Where are you from?
Don't worry about it. He says again, as he then walks to the other side of the ship, away from
I'm gonna
Ryan.
follow him, and I'm gonna put my hand back on his back and pat him. Like, where are you from?
Stop touching me. And again, he says, don't worry about it.
How did you get to that other island? How long you been there?
I got there via boat.
See, it's a lot different when it's not me and her. Well, I'm being cordial. How long? How?
Cornelius, like, what are you trying to convince?
What did you do? That was sweet. I got information. It was sent, but I got that information.
So you're not gonna tell me how long you were there for?
Where?
Wait. So you said the reason why you said you got onto the ship was because we were sailors, right?
Yep.
Wait, I think I'm lying again.
Yes. Can I hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
So the whole reason why you got onto the ship was because we're setting sail.
Yep.
What happened to your boat?
It was a rowboat.
You roll yourself. Why? Do I look? I'll look over. Do I see a rowboat? Anywhere attached? Like, do I see a rowboat attached to the ship at all or anything?
No.
So you're just gonna leave it there?
Yeah.
You didn't think to bring it?
No, I hitched a ride with some other people all the way to Shunpo.
Karate.
No, Shunpo.
Oh,
And then I got a rowboat there, and then I rowed all the way to Karate Island.
That's a pretty strong.
I was like, that's
Like-
a pretty short row. Because it took us a couple of days.
couple of day. Yeah.
Couple of days.
Couple of singular day. Yeah.
Couple of them days, you know.
Yeah. Plus we had a little Turtle Island thing.
That is true.
We can't tell them about the turtle.
No, I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's
We're
serious
just
in here.
No, no.
Jeremy is also
Man, I
near
think it's
you
extreme.
guys, staying close to protect Ryu.
To protect, right? What the?
Yeah, after Ryu went, after Jeremy went through this epic battle with Gumi in the bottom of the ship, you know, he's a changed man.
Jeremy, don't get pushed off the ship.
Don't worry, Ryu, I got your back, he says, putting a hand on your shoulder.
Don't touch me.
Don't worry, Ryu, you don't have to hide anymore. Let me in.
I'm gonna slap him across the face now.
You slap
We're
him,
just
man.
slapping everybody.
You slap him, he's like, see, that doesn't even hurt as much anymore. I truly have become stronger than I ever imagined.
If I wanted to hurt you, you'll be dead. Anyway.
But he wouldn't kill me. Because we're a crew.
Cornelius.
Hmm?
You know I don't trust you, right?
I would call you foolish if you did.
I know Os told you about the whole thing about, yeah, if you betray us, and then she probably
How do
pulled
you
out.
know that? You weren't there.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just fucking.
Wait, she probably pulled out her little knife thing and pointed it towards you like she usually does. Alright,
Trying to say, maybe.
Sure.
but if you hurt anybody on this crew, do anything to compromise us, and then he just points to the water, that's gonna be the least of your troubles.
But you won't let me just walk the plank?
In pieces.
Very pirate of you.
And then he walks away.
Ryan.
Cornelius, are you a pirate?
No.
I should ask, because you said you didn't feel like the Marines would want to get involved into your actions.
Yeah,
So
because
what you're
they
doing,
have
it seems to be illegal.
no, they just have a paycheck.
Is what we're doing illegal?
I wouldn't think so, no.
I want to know. I want a confirm. I don't want what you think. I want a confirmed answer.
I can.
So when you
I
find
can-
that, so when you find the answer, you let us know.
He shrugs.
Jeremy,
Sorry. Yes.
you don't have to watch him.
Are you sure? You know, I think I'm the only one on this
Don't-
crew who can really take him down.
Don't get choke slammed.
Walls.
Jeremy's like, Jeremy puts his head on your shoulder again. It's like, man, you know, I'm gonna get stronger. Just so
Do
I
you
can
want
beat
to? Do you
one
want to
day."
end up like him? And then he points to Goomy.
Oh man, don't ever compare me to Gumi again. I could beat him any day, anytime.
All right, I'm gonna grab Jeremy. I'm putting him right next to his friend.
As you guys leave, Cornelius just shakes his head as he goes back to looking out across the sea. And yeah. Is there anything else of importance you guys are trying to do?
I feel like what I'm doing is very important.
Okay,
I need
so
to.
you grab Jeremy.
Bullying this man.
Wait, what? Actually, wait, I forgot Ren is here now. Ren is like, whoa, what are you doing,
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Look,
I forgot Jeremy's supposed to be his best
Jeremy-
friend.
Jeremy's a little too cocky, so I'm having him watch Gumi really closely.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna keep him here with Gumi, so he can watch him. You know, we have Amber on the ship, so we gotta make sure she's safe. And then we have Gang on the ship, so I'm not sure.
Ren doesn't understand the reference. But Ren just nods. He says, okay. But don't tie Jeremy up now.
Look, it's for his own good, so he doesn't fall off the boat.
Ren,
He's seen how those ways work.
Ren shakes his head, and he in fact says, any other way. When are we getting lunch?
He looks at Jeremy like, keep this up, and I'm gonna beat you up.
Don't worry, Ren.
And then,
Ain't you,
I'll do you proud.
Ryu, ain't you the chef? Oh, spirit from
Jeremy,
When's
Jeremy-
lunch?
Cornelius turns around, it's like, oh, you cook?
Jeremy, go tell Amber that this guy needs help, but to have O's do it for her.
What?
What did you just say?
I don't want. Go tell, so he'll tell Jeremy to go get Amber that the guy needs medical help, but have O's do it for her. Because I don't want him anywhere near her.
Okay.
But after that, I'll go to the kitchen. Like, what the fuck, man? You gotta go cook. You gotta throw down the slave in this kitchen. Have to protect all these people. And
So you cook. He's wrong with cooking. Let's see this cooking.
Let's see this clip.
let's see, what is my new cooking? It's that's pretty clean.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's pretty clean.
So some average food, I guess.
So,
Yeah, it is pretty clean.
so while you're
That's too
cooking,
much on my mind.
while you're cooking, I don't even fucking know. Cornelius and Ren walks in. Ren showing his new best friend around the ship.
Right.
Look, I'm not.
And then they both sit down in the kitchen watching you cook. And then Ren, while you're cooking, you're trying to ignore them. But you can't help to hear Ren as Cornelius to show him some cool tricks that you could do. So Cornelius was doing quote unquote magic.
I know it's not. I know it's not fucking magic.
And then Ren, just cheering very loudly and clapping. To the point where Ryu is also interested in what's happening, so he turns around. And then he focuses too much on the magic show, to the point where everyone starts smelling burning. And then you turn around, and oh my god, look at that. The food is on fire. And yes.
Oh my god. Do we smell it wherever me and
I'm gonna cook something else.
Well, we're not cooking right now. There's a fire.
I know. Wait, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna dump it out, and I'm gonna start over.
Right, there's a fire. The ship is on fire.
The ship is on fire, or is the food on fire?
The ship.
That's two different things.
Sorry, the food's on fire, and the fire went on to the ship. Not the whole ship, but just like that little section of the ship. Yeah.
Because I was like, if it's just the food on fire, I'm just gonna take it out the room.
No, the ship is caught on fire a little bit. But you guys figure it out. I mean, I'm not gonna have us.
I just pat it out.
Yeah, it's nothing too big.
we come back upstairs because
That is some minor ship health, though.
Damn it, Ryan.
This man is just trying to kill our ship.
Like, we're gonna start monitoring people in the kitchen. We're about to just start monitoring people in every
You wanna-
room. Everybody.
You wanna
buddy.
cook? You wanna cook?
No, that's not my job.
I assume
I'm
you,
just here to tell you to do it better.
I assume you kicked Cornelius right now, so you can actually
No.
focus upon. No.
No.
He said no.
The roll with
Oh.
disadvantage. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I guess I could try to cook. I have a 12 in wisdom, but I don't know. how much
Try
I
it.
can do.
Try it.
No, he would
I
not
got-
let her cook.
What
Just-
you mean no?
Make a sandwich.
Yeah, just make a sandwich.
Yeah,
I
make
don't need
some-
to
Can't
cook.
make a sandwich. No,
Make some
Hey,
sandwiches.
I could put bread.
no, no.
Okay.
If anybody want to eat on the ship, it's got to go through me.
Oh my god.
I cook everything.
Bro, you
Don't-
trying to fight
don't
me? So I'm
navigate.
trying to eat. Hurry up then.
Cornelius puffs up some sandwiches. He's like, hey,
Oh,
look
wow.
at this. And they all look so perfect.
Are they edible?
You guys are stupid if you eat them. Okay.
I just want to know. I'm just asking the question, right? You jeez.
Cornelius Sally says nah as he poofs them away. And yeah. So what is
you just looks at, gives her the. Hold on, I gotta get the picture for this. But you guys can continue.
well I mean yeah, what
Your reaction.
yeah, what's the reaction? What did you cook?
Can I get like a PB and J? Like, do we got that out here?
What do you want to you want a fucking
Good.
27 PB and J?
Yes.
You always want the most basic shit when you get a high road. Dude. Can I have a
There's
grilled
nothing
cheese
better than
sandwich?
basic.
Can I get a
Yeah,
PB and J? Like no, nigga.
What?
Eat some food.
Well, I'm just saying, if he said we gotta wait till it goes through, so I'm like, can I just make my own PB and J? Like, fuck.
Right? I mean, I don't know. I had high hopes for you when you say you'll cook.
No.
I mean, that's not what I was planning to cook, but then he started saying no to stuff, so now I'm like,
Right?
Cause we gotta watch people who in the kitchen. You
Well,
I don't know.
Cornelius and Ren are there.
yeah.
I don't know if she can cook.
Well, we can see.
That's what the roll is for.
Yeah. Did you find the thing? What did
Yeah, I
you
don't know
cook?
if I
No.
can cook either.
Like,
Yeah, truly. I mean, I feel like there's just so many
Find out.
failures. Man, you truly found some good friends. The fact that they have not abandoned your cooking at this point.
listen, my cooking be.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
You just run the kitchen down, bro.
You can't say that. I'm gonna need some more successful rows in a row from you.
In a row, back to back streak, brother.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna use that. I can't find what I was looking for, but
that's fine. But what did you cook?
Let's see. We probably would be. I will cook something like a. Not too fancy, because since there's a lot of people, I'll probably do like a.
I mean, truly,
Give me a
it's
second
only,
to think about this.
it's only one more person now. Are you feeling Gumi?
You know, he's starving.
Yes, I'm feeding Gumi.
Oh, what a nice guy.
You talking about me?
We'll do like a potato soup with
Money back for shimping. Potato
what?
soup.
You right? I'll die simping too. What's up?
Potato soup.
Potato soup with a what kind of size? What kind of size? Oh,
It's hot outside, by the way.
with some bread.
Soup in the hot?
Is it hot outside?
Yeah. They're going. Well, yeah. You weren't there, so I won't say that.
It's cooking again.
Throws it all away.
No. Yeah.
Give us some cold soba.
Mmm.
Oh, actually, no. I'll make a I know what I'm gonna make. Miso.
Miso?
Yep.
Okay, you make miso. Everyone loved it. Okay, so the next...
Everyone loved it.
everybody better appreciate that food.
I guess.
Cornelius gives you a solid 8 out of 10. Ren does not give you a rating.
Ren
Those
knows
gives you a
better.
5
Ren knows
because you burned
that
down
would,
the kitchen.
Ember
Ren knows.
and
What?
Game
What?
also doesn't say anything.
So the two motherfuckers that gonna rate my food. Alright, I see.
You should be used to always rating your food. I feel like we do this every time.
That's what I was like. Yeah, Ren knows like that would just annoy him, and then you like, what a 5? I was like, I was have to be mad at him.
You should just know that. I feel like I did this last time with the grilled cheese too. I was just like, oh, okay, that's good.
I guess the only people who really rate your food is Os and Cornelius.
Wow,
What
we have
does
so much in
Den rate
common.
Does Den rate it or no?
Who?
Den?
Den.
Let me check with him. He said like a 6.
That's when those cereal fills her shoulders are. I'm kidding.
Whoa.
666. So the
And I'm a force feed Gumi, but continue.
Oh my god.
oh, actually, yeah. Let's do the Gumi stuff. So that night, you're feeding Gumi. Gumi is now awake.
We didn't even like check the sleeping arrangement or anything. That's crazy.
He goes-
Yeah.
Oh, I told Cornelius he's sleeping in the basement.
But then Cornelius asks Ren, and Ren's like, "Oh, you can sleep in our room."
Motherfucker! In our room?
In
Why?
the boys' room.
In the boys' room.
Listen, no,
He's just-
no.
Nah, Cornelius is Ren's new best friend.
The ring gets a new best friend every other day.
It's whoever who joins the gang recently.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he can be in my room.
Yeah, Ren says he can sleep with
Alright,
the
let's be
boy.
real.
But yeah.
Well, he can sleep in Os's room.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
sleeping with Ren and those others.
There's a kid in your room.
That is true.
He can sleep in the basement, right? Yeah.
She's sleeping in the basement. The fuck.
Alright, I don't need to roll anymore. I'm like, you're just down tremendously.
No, I gotta make the joke for the people.
No.
For entertainment.
No, she's saying all this in her head. Ryu is not
Yeah.
that smart. Ryu,
No, right?
Ryu is
I
smart
can't
enough.
perceive that.
yeah, Ryu intelligence and
Ryu-
wisdom is at a 0. There's no fucking way.
There's just no way.
My
You can't read my
mantra is saying thirsty. It's
Mantra
not-
does not do anything.
That's not what that does.
We see through you, Chief.
Observation hockey is not for mind reading.
But yeah,
I can
now
see-
that Gumi's awake, do you want to say anything to him?
Why are you here? And don't say the same thing you said last time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I came to finally get revenge on all of you, and I brought my captain. And then I saw him get folded like an omelet with the boy and the girl with the snake, and I got scared, so I ran away. And I hid in the ship, and I just was not expecting to be your guys' ship.
Sold himself.
So why should we keep you alive?
Whoa! You wouldn't kill me, right? I mean, you guys seem like good people.
I mean, like, whatever happens to you if I throw you off boat, it happens to you.
As long,
I'm just assuming that you would probably die.
I would. So why don't you just throw me like on an isle somewhere, just on a little island?
So you can come back at us?
No. Where are we right now?
Don't worry about that. Look up in the sky. That should be enough answers for you. Read the clouds.
That he is not very intimidated by anything because he doesn't know where he is. So he's like, just drop me off at a little isle. What am I gonna do? Like, let me have my chances on a deserted place.
You sicked someone on us. First of all,
To be fair,
if you say I kiss.
To be fair, the one with the snake stabbed me, You guys brutally assaulted me multiple times.
After you tried to kidnap a girl.
So, when my captain found me bleeding out, he said, "Who did this to you?" And then I told him, and then we went after you. So really, it's your guys' fault.
I'm gonna smack him.
Roll a 1d3. You knock him out.
We'll continue this in the morning.
Solid. solid.
So the next. Okay. So the next day. the next day, everyone wakes up. I guess who is anyone known for waking up early?
Fully said that. I feel like the only person that'd be pretty much up early is Gang, because he doesn't fucking sleep.
That is true.
Maybe Ryu, because he needs to be making us some breakfast.
Oh yeah, I think Ryu, because he makes. Okay.
Okay, so when Ryu wakes
Like,
up and goes to the kitchen, he sees
I
Cornelius
swear to God,
there.
if I see Kenner,
Yep, he's there. He's drinking some. He's drinking some coffee.
who said you can make coffee?
My coffee. Calm down.
It's our boat.
Do you want some of my coffee?
Nah.
Nigga, it's my vote though. What? I don't know if that's Osu woke up or if that's just Ku talking shit. I don't know.
Could go back to bed.
So Cornelius looks. Start.
I'm gonna make some eggs and bacon.
Okay. So he takes some more sips of his coffee as he looks down at this little map that he has, and then looks back at Ryu and he asks, "So are you like Skypeing?"
What made you assume that?
Your tattoo.
Smart ass, but because I know what he wanted to say. He wanted to say, "Oh, because he got wings." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, tattoos, right?"
Yeah, your tattoo. He nods slowly and then he asks, "So why are you, not here on the blue sea?"
He doesn't respond, but then
Come on, Ryu. I thought we were getting closer.
if you're not gonna tell me anything, I'm not telling you shit.
Told you my name, didn't I?
And I told you mine.
And I also told you what I was doing with my money.
No, you didn't. You said, "Well, I guess."
Exactly.
And you know what I'm doing with my money.
I don't know. What are you doing with your money? Then he takes another sip of coffee.
Some of it is going towards me.
What you do?
No, you didn't tell me that part, so you don't get to know that part.
Well, yeah, because I'm not going to end up with any of the money, so I can't do anything with it, can I?
Nor do you. Yeah, so, but you don't tell me where you're gonna send the money, which technically is you giving the money to somebody. So.
Fair. I
We can play this game all day.
don't think you want to do that, though.
Oh, why is that?
Because I won't win. Then he takes another sip of his coffee. And at this point, I think everyone else starts to slowly wake up from the smelling of Ryu's cooking, who rolled good. Oh my god, twice in a row.
Clutch.
My eggs and bacon.
Jeremy's the first one down. He's like, oh man, I can't wait to have all this protein to help with my training.
Oh, he's too hype about training now.
I'm gonna ignore him. Jeremy is delusional, I've realized.
And then Jeremy goes to sit next to Cornelius, who poofs up a wall between them. And then Rand wakes up. Gang stays in his room, which I assume he was tinkering with whoever the fuck.
I'm gonna make Ren a play. I'm gonna make Gangs a play and take it to his room.
Oh man, look at this good brother.
Wow.
Look at this good guy. Good guy Ryu. What a man.
Good guy, Ryu.
And yeah, so everyone's eating breakfast.
Oates didn't wake up?
Well, I mean that's up to you.
No, Oates is dead.
I know.
Whoa.
I don't control
He doesn't
Oates.
That's fair. I woke up. I'm a punk Jeremy out of that seat next to Cornelius.
So when she does that, Cornelius then puts down the wall. But that was weird. That was crazy. Jeremy's like, whoa. That was my seat.
Glad. That's crazy. It's my seat.
Jeremy, you know what they say, and I tell Jeremy to get closer.
Okay,
Is
he
there
does.
coffee?
I'm gonna whisper to him like, you know, when they're mean to you, that means they like you.
Cornelius says
so-
yes.
Stop it.
Uh,
Thank you. Sorry, stop it from food. Fucking Shadow Ace 1. But also shout out to Cornelius for the coffee. Everybody stop.
Just everyone stop.
Those offers then a piece of bacon.
Jeremy looks at looks at Ryu, and then at O's, and then back at Ryu, and shakes his head no. It's like, I can't. When my mom was fighting Gumi, our battle, mess with each other's minds, I realized that the only way to become stronger is to forget all about useless relationships. You know what I mean, Ryu? Just like you.
He nods. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Me and you, Ryu. Together forever.
No.
Thank you, Sensei, for teaching me everything I need to know.
Oh my god.
Go practice. Why are you talking to me? Go practice.
Oh my god.
Oh, I haven't finished eating my protein. Yeah, Cornelius.
You can do that. You can do that while you practice.
I was just chatting up Cornelius now while y'all are being stupid.
But while I do that, why don't you just come with me, Sensei?
Anyways, did Ember come down to eat?
No.
I'm gonna go take her a plate.
Wait, what? Good guy, Ryu. Look at this guy.
Oh, even his kids.
Jeremy follows him. He's just writing everything down. Which then I'm trying to remember all these people spoken. Oh, I guess it's just Ren. Ren, Cornelius, no Sarah.
Yeah.
He's looking at them talk. And then he looks down at Cornelius' map. He's like, oh, what's that? Cornelius looks at Ren and says, oh, this is the island we're going to. And then Ren is like, oh, he didn't hear that we had an island in mind, so he's very excited. He looks at it. That's crazy. I forgot to find a map for it. That's wild. But he looks at it and he's like, whoa, awesome. And then he, I already forgot the name of it. Oh, Rose Dosa. And then Cornelius smiles like, is it Rosa Dosa? Ren's like, oh, that's cool. So how long are we from there? Oh, Sarah?
No, Sarah's not doing her job.
Are you feeding your kids?
Look, this is Ace saying this.
Are you controlling Ryu to be his kids?
We're in the void right now. We're focusing on
then.
you.
If you ain't in the room, shut up. Let me get a second to breathe.
Imagine being a navigator during this time and age.
You didn't even give me a second to, I'm looking. Give me a second. Fuck. Well, I'll say we're about a day from it. Enough for it's like, that's the next session thing, right?
Sure.
Let's speed run to it.
Okay. We speed run to it.
I mean, we can go to a different island first. We just been talking about Rosados, so I figured that was the next thing.
Rosados is the next island they get to. Ooh.
Alright, you know, cut this out if we're not going to Rosadosa next.
Say that again?
Cut this out if we're not going to Rosadosa next.
No, we're going to Rosadosa
We are.
next.
Yeah, we're going to Rosadosa.
We're going to
Alright, well.
Rosadosa.
It'll be there in a couple of days.
Sick. Mm. I'm looking at my notes. That's crazy. This reverse knowledge shit took way longer than I thought it was gonna take.
Dude, we spent almost an hour interrogating a man for the same answers
True.
4 times.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why you thought like I wasn't gonna interrogate him after the conversation where I was like, all these people are sus. These people are ops.
No, here, fuck it. Do it for 30 more minutes. So, okay, we make it to our... Okay. Cut here, Chase. Cut. Yeah, man, everyone has some of Cornelius' coffee that they all just fucking zoom out. And then when they wake back up...
Where did he...
This to me is like a motherfucker.
What'd you say, Ace?
I was like, where did he even keep this coffee from?
In his pockets. Gang patted him down, but...
What coffee maker?
It's
He has a coffee maker?
Yeah.
it's
Instant coffee, bro. Just need hot water.
Disgusting.
You're
we're
also,
having a pack of coffee in this packet.
you're a child. Cornelius
I'm
tells
a
you.
cook.
Always remember.
Instant coffee?
You're right, Cornelius. He is a child.
Man.
You know, right? You know what, Cornelius? You are right.
You are correct. Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm
Just-
drinking coffee with our new friend Cornelius.
Can you check the navigation so we don't go into a storm or something?
We're fine. We just talked about this.
Because I feel like you're compromised.
I feel like I'm just enjoying eggs and bacon that my good friend Ryu made, and
Is
some
that a
coffee
kid
that
made?
our new friend made. Yeah, kids can cook.
Kids can cook. At least agrees.
I'm gonna go feed Goomer.
Okay, have fun.
Okay,
These
have fun.
fucking idiots.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
He comes back like, don't say that.
You get out then. I'll stop saying cringe stuff.
I don't got nothing to throw at you. Damn. Okay. And he just walks. He just walks out.
So,
He comes back. He comes back like, all right, I'll see you later, Ren. And then he walks out.
Love you, bye.
Okay.
Is your name Ren?
I think it said rent.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said Ren.
Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to get him out farther.
Don't
get in between what me and Ren has going on.
Ren is like,
You
do
know,
you want me to
got it.
leave or do you
Do what you want, friend.
so yeah, you guys just so you guys don't realize this really, because well, maybe Sarah does. Ren doesn't as much, but it's kind of weirdly too peaceful how you guys are sailing through the Grand Line right now. But overall, nothing too crazy happens. Sometimes you might hit like, you know, kind of wild waves, but overall it's just normal. It's just things that the sea does. In a few days, you guys finally hit an island, the island of Rosadosa. From your ship,
Describe it to me.
yeah, from your ship, you can see it's kind of like, what word am I thinking of?
I want to be immersed.
It's like, it looks like Gotham, kind of. I guess is the best way to explain it. You see like lots of tall, yeah, you see lots of tall buildings. Luckily for you, it's like afternoon-ish, so like it doesn't look it looks fine right now. But,
only criminal stuff happened here.
nah. Nah, what do you mean, man?
Said Gotham? Ain't nothing nice happening in Gotham.
I said it's like Gotham, man. It's not
I
Gotham.
know.
It's actually, you know, if you really lived here, you would tell it's more like Metropolis of anything. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay then. Okay, it's a nice place.
It's just like a visual aid, I guess, which will work good enough for right now to next. Oh, that's not visual aid. That is the rolling section.
Ooh.
I broke my rules. Silly me.
Ooh. Nah, this is Gotham. Don't lie to me saying I'm in Metropolis. Nah, this is Gotham, like.
So yeah, you see lots of like tall buildings. You don't see too many. Like you see people walking around, but it's not too many people because again, it's like the outskirts of the island.
Where's Batman?
Yeah, that's really all you see right now, since again it's kind of daytime. And when you guys, you know, dock whatever, or no, not even when you dock, but like when you get closer, Cornelius turns to Ren, since he feels like Ren's the only one who's like really into this island hopping thing. Excuse me. And he says, "And welcome to Rosa Dosa Island." You guys eventually dock there. And yeah, you guys everyone get ready, you know, find any new clothes you got if you want. I don't know what you guys are doing
Yes.
today. Ren puts on his new fit that he bought.
I was also puts on the new fit.
Yeah. Other people are just too boring.
I put on my new fit.
Nah, you
right,
can't say that. You can't say that unless you have a new fit, man.
I do have a new fit.
I'm gonna need to see that art.
Yeah, where's the art
I need to
at?
see the new fit.
Where's the art at then?
I'm gonna draw it.
Okay. Everyone remember he said that. So if you don't see it when this episode comes out, it's because he never sent me any new art. Is all I'm saying. So yeah, everyone puts on their new drip if they got new drip, and then they get off the boat. I'm just going on you right now in case you were wondering. They get off the boat, and then they start walking. You guys want to? We're nearing the end, by the way. But you guys want to say anything to Cornelius, or?
I'm gonna be right behind him.
The whole time.
Yeah, just in case he tries to run off.
Oh, shit, me too.
I'm gonna keep
Just-
it between her.
I fucking hate this dude. Cornelius is not really running away. He's just smiling, looking.
Hold on. Hi, Nan.
Bookie comes out his room.
I know, man. How was Nick coming at the
I
fucking
mean, gang.
end? How is Nick coming at the end of this? That's crazy. So yeah, you guys are walking.
And then what did Cornelius do?
Let me listen. So yeah, you guys are walking. Cornelius is not doing too much. He's just smiling, looking throughout the city. Looks like he's looking for something, but he doesn't verbally say anything. And that's when, yeah.
No, you were to say what?
And that's when you laughing?
Wait, who's all here, by the way?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone is. Oh wait. Actually, wait. No, Gang is. I forgot. Sorry. Gang is back on the ship, making sure the ship is not, sinking right now.
I would at that point, because I just thought, well, like, at that point I would take Goomer off the
Nah,
mast.
yeah, I forgot.
And throw him in the basement. I was like, we'll be
Oh,
like,
I was trying to
what's
go.
that, man?
I was trying to get to the cliffhanger. I forgot about some things. So rewind a bit. On the ship, Gang is staying so the ship doesn't sink and shit. He's making sure the ship is okay. Jeremy is there training, you know, making sure that his arch nemesis doesn't escape. And
Put him in the basement.
you guys verbally said that one of the things you guys are trying to make sure to find here is things to make sure to fix the ship right up back to 100%. Okay, now back to the
Can we
current
get a new
thing.
ship? Can we just get a new ship?
You want to get a new ship here of all places?
Can you afford a new ship?
Can you?
Probably more than you can.
Alright, then let's put our money together and then we can buy one.
You want to buy a ship here again? Of
I'm
all
gonna have to see it
places.
first. I'm gonna have to see it first. I don't know, dog.
Alright, we'll put a cliff note into that.
But yeah, so y'all, so the remaining people, which I guess is just, Cornelius, Rand, Osira, Ryu? That it? Oh, and Ember.
Yeah.
Ember's with you guys.
The gang.
These Gang on the ship.
Yeah, gang's on the ship, so
Ember.
Gang is on the ship.
You guys are walking, and then that's when you hear a voice call out for his name. Ren turns around, and then he, fuck me, I'm going through this real quick. He turns around and he sees who was calling his name, and then he also smiles. And then this guy, when y'all turn around and look at him, you see this man. He's looking.
Oh no!
He's looking back at Ren, and he's smiling. And he like
Calm down.
puts his arms out, and then Ren also puts his arms out. They run up and hug. Ember is like, okay,
Oh.
who?
Is he alone?
Yeah, he's on. He's by himself.
Damn it. Okay.
Ember turns around and sees him. Anybody want to say anything?
Who? Wait. Where's Cornelius facing? He
Cornelius?
turned around to? Yeah.
He also stopped and looked over.
I'm gonna keep him in eyesight, but yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I'm like, who's that?
Ren said, "Oh, this is," and then the guy interrupts him. He says, "You could just call me Jake."
Jake?
Yeah, you could just
Sorry.
call me Jake.
Jake, how do you know him?
Ren, calm down.
Jake what?
Ren smiles and says, "Yeah, Jake. This is my childhood best friend," and that's where we're ending for right now.